Hi everyone, it's Monica. This is Deeksha, Josie, Stella, Myles, and Sharon, and our group is going to talk about leadership. So, what is leadership? Leadership entails leading, giving direction, and managing a group of people who most of the time aim to achieve the same goal. Everyone can benefit from leadership skills to ensure productivity and efficiency within the workplace. However, a few implications that may arise include change resistance, efficiency in business processes, productivity levels, and relationships between employees. It is relevant to all individuals because sooner or later everyone will face the prospect of leading or being led, and they can either be caught up in these issues or prevail with positive results. We will now further delve into the importance of leadership with the following case studies and theories of transformational and situational leadership.
Next up, we have situational leadership theories. The relationship between leaders and followers was central to the situational leadership theories that emerged as trait theory fell into disfavour. The most prominent of these theories is the situational leadership model developed by Hersey and Blanchard in the 1960s. They suggested that there is no one-size-fits-all approach to leadership. Depending on the situation, varying levels of management are necessary. According to the Bass Handbook of Leadership 2008, the most effective leadership matches the leader's orientation with the subordinate's maturity. As you can see in the diagram, there are 4 styles of situational leadership: directing, coaching, supporting, and delegating. As the employee becomes more experienced and willing to perform, effective managers will change their style to become more supportive and less directive, and finally move to delegating when employees have the capacity to perform on their own. There is a wide variety of evidence that supports the situational leadership model. Using leader behaviour analysis, Hambleton and Gumbert found a positive relationship between situational leadership styles and managers' perceptions of follower performance. Furthermore, Papworth and Associates found that as readiness of followers increased, supervisors appeared to become less dominant in their supervision styles. These results are in line with the model. However, the model has also been criticised for lacking consistency and logical justification. Blake and Mountain believe that Hersey and Blanchard misinterpreted the initial empirical evidence, and others think the leadership behaviour prescribed can lead to inefficiency.
Now let's move on to behavioral leadership theory. Behavioral leadership is developed by American psychologist John Brooks Watson. Behavioral theories of leadership, also known as the Stella approach to leadership. This series looks at what leaders actually can do, rather than seek inborn traits or capabilities. A group of people from Ohio State University identified the appropriate traits didn't yield any conclusive result, which now well known as Leaders' Behavior Description Questionnaire. It demonstrated that a good leader should keep on studying and renewing their strategies, knowledge, and skills into correlating significant behaviors to respond to different situations and thus achieving success. By implementing this series, leader would perform better of adjusting his style to fit the development level and also increase his charisma and become a model. This support the idea of situational and transformational leadership style. There are also criticisms of behavioral leadership theory. Just because people learn the practice and behaviors does not mean they will be able to enact the theories properly. It's easy to learn why or how to do these behaviors, but knowing when to behave one way or another and becoming adept in these behaviors is a far more challenging task. There's a lack of knowledge on how behavioral leadership theory can be used in various culture, contexts, and situations.
The main theory this video will focus on is that of transformational leadership. Transformational leadership is a style of leadership in which the leader uses their charisma to act as a role model and a source of inspiration for the people in their organization. As respected and admired leaders, they are able to create a vision to guide their employees towards achieving their goals with determination and energy. In his 1985 book, Leadership and Performance Beyond Expectations, Bernard M. Bass defined a transformational leader as one who is a model of integrity and fairness, sets clear goals, has high expectations, stirs the emotions of people, gets people to look beyond their self-interest, and inspires people to reach for the improbable. A recent study published in the Journal of Applied Psychology revealed that transformational leadership measures were associated with a higher internal locus of control and significantly and positively predicted business unit performance over a one-year interval. Another study assessed the effectiveness of leadership styles quantitatively and revealed that adopting a transformational leadership style particularly improved the emotional intelligence and life balance of the managers who partook in the study. This study does, however, reveal the disadvantages of transformational leadership, as adopting a transformational leadership style results in added responsibility and pressure that may impact one's ability to cope with stress. Another disadvantage of transformational leaders is that they can sometimes struggle with detail orientation. To combat this, they require support from organized and detail-oriented employees who will help maintain a transactional focus to help keep the transformational leader's vision moving in the right direction. Another disadvantage of transformational leaders is that they may fall in the trap of relying too much on emotion and passion and overlook truth and reality. They may be unwilling to face the often harsh truth about the company situation. To help motivate change and stabilize success in the company, the transformational leader needs a willingness to uncover the truth. Despite this, there are many advantages to transformational leadership. Transformational leaders create an enthusiastic work environment where individuals draw their motivation from their leader rather than monetary values or benefits, which is indicative of higher employee satisfaction and in turn productivity. Additionally, transformational leaders stand out from other leadership styles as they are especially equipped at dealing with challenges and problems that may arise due to their ability to visualize the bigger picture. Also, the legacy of transformational leaders may create a line of mentor-proteges which have the potential to create innovative waves in the business world.
An article on different leadership styles and follower attitudes towards corporate social responsibility, and a case study on Paul O'Neill as a transformational leader and past CEO of Alcoa Manufacturing. The article we examined was Groves and LaRocca's An Empirical Study of Leader Ethical Values, Transformational and Transactional Leadership and Follower Attitudes Toward Corporate Social Responsibility. The aim of this study was to examine how leaders' ethical values impact followers' ethics, social responsibility, and behavior within organizations, especially related to transformational and transactional leadership. Now to the method. Over 122 organizational leaders and 458 direct followers and work unit members participated in this study. Each leader was sent a leadership style questionnaire to identify their leadership style. After that, followers' thoughts regarding the significance of ethics were measured with Singapati et al.'s 1996 Presor scale, measuring their perceived role of ethics and social responsibility. Transformational leaders are strongly associated with deontological values. They strongly believe in altruism, and they encompass motivational and inspirational behaviors that drive impressive leadership outcomes in organizations. Transactional leadership is strongly associated with teleological ethics, which is why leadership decisions are based on consequences and not ethical boundaries. However, this sometimes leads to the breaking of ethical boundaries. Thanks to O'Neill, at Alcoa, workdays lost to injury dropped from 1.8 to 0.2 per 100, profits increased from 3.5 billion to 7.5 billion, stock price rose 200%, and Alcoa became one of the safest companies in the world. How did O'Neill do it? He changed the Alcoa culture to become family-like, increasing social responsibility. Everyone was rewarded when they deserved it, and moreover, once an executive was fired for neglecting safety protocol. High expectations of 0 injuries were asked, and goals were clear, and everyone. Burns, 1978, defines transformation leadership as the leadership style that changes significantly the life of people and the society in which the leader operates. Paul O'Neill is an exceptional example of this, who had embedded corporate social responsibility within the heart of the organization he worked in.
So, to top it all up, our group has chosen transformational leadership to be the most effective within the workplace. In comparison to the other theories stated, transformational leadership has the best results in addressing underlying issues within the workplace, looking at the bigger picture, employee satisfaction, productivity levels, and efficiency of business processes.